From BX till Brooklyn. From BX till Brooklyn. From BX till Brooklyn. We get it on, no shit, man. And I'll be back on track. New York, New York. I think we're back on the map. Uptown celebrities. Where the Bronx at? Is New York in the house? Say what now?
Bronx, Manhattan, Staten, Queens, and Brooklyn. It's the remix. Where the Bronx at? Back. Bronx, Manhattan, Staten, Queens, and Brooklyn.
Word, I'm on my NY shit. NY baby with my NY baby. New York, New York, New York, New York. Word, I'm on my NY shit. BX Bronx, get it NY baby. New York, New York, New York, New York.
The king of the swag's home. You pawns gotta check me. David is right, you ain't seen New York till you met me. Reyes like Jose, you get me? But overall, I'm a good fella. Pesci, so don't test me, haters just don't do it. You Patrick ass niggas, I will never let you win. Dominican and my Spanish is so fluid. So what I got that Beatlesbury is you doing? I'm on this corner like it's 89. This that New York swag that had Nas in that state of mind. You shake spines if you lame strive, but your wide clap niggas keep yelling if you hate I.
And I'm so NYC, here's that Prince of the Bronx, baby, NY's me. That's right. And it's that NY remix, Empire State, we got these hits for the CC. Okay. From uptown down to Harlem, jumping on that west side, headed to the garden. I got my swag on track, can't get fitted to the left, is that why on my chest? Yes, cause word upon ain't shit change. Come BX like the 2-4 on that 6 train. And I'll be back on track, New York, New York. This is the remix track, like word. I'm on my NY shit, NY baby with my NY baby. New York, New York, New York, New York. Word, I'm on my NY swag.
Let's go.
BX Bronx, get it NY fast. New York, New York, New York, New York.
Street corner. Let's go. New York. 750 out with the stash box. Swag by the bricks, I'm opening up a swag spot. Let's go. These rappers starting to bore me. And the Yanks still won, they took it without Tory. 5-star shorty, we ain't never been defeated. And I always stay fly like a fly frequent. I ain't nothing but a crown holder. We get it poppin' like a Thursday at Mimosas. I bring the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, and Harlem out. Grab pics, LG, and street corner out. I got swag, nigga, use yours. Even out of town, they playin' that song New York.
Why swag so fire, we did it 2 times. It's 2 times, y'all niggas gon' let my crew shine. Me and a few of my niggas be on the few grind. I know you can't invite my swag, nigga, it's shoot time. My shit tight, Michelle Fife in the cats. Jackie joining the tracks, medium on the fat. Hit him in the jaw with the gun and I got his back too. To get my pockets looking like Eddie Murphy in the fat suit. It's kinda nutty how I want my wallet puffy like Biggs, man. I'm willing to deal with the problems they can't. Money swag, sex swerving. Me and Blackberry curving. Y'all niggas still shirts, them
Word, I'm on my NY shit. NY baby with my NY baby. New York, New York, New York, New York. Yeah. Let me take my suit jacket off real quick. NY swag. They think I'm new around here. Yeah. Florida, New York, New York, New York. Queens representative, forever I will always be. Isn't it evident? My flow, 3 letters, OMG. What's that? Who am I? Let me introduce. I'm flawless. The jumper cables when tracks need a boost. Don't listen to rap, still a weak excuse. I'm a pop star, so they ask, what is he confused? No, just my alter ego has different views. I can walk the walk in sneakers and the shoes. I'm a problem, hazard, simple mathematics. I don't gotta add and divide to know your average. OZ gave me the heat, so I'ma smash this. Hope you got insurance for me. Cover this in.
I'm damaging every beat I'm giving. I'm at my peak with this lyric spitting, making it hotter than Hell's Kitchen. I'm swell spitting with these swagger flows. I'm steadily bagging hoes by the way the cuffs is on top of Zapatos. I'm never boring, keep the crica calling home until the morning. Conquistador chicas until the people roaring. A steady warning if you ain't getting your swagger G. A little league pitching, I'm hitting like Don Mattingly. Creating casualties, casually cause calamities. Khaki gets cowards constantly catching themselves tacky. And why Swagger Kings remix the New York swag release. Put a toe tag on the remix and why Swagger beat word.
Damn, what happened to the track? Got 8 motherfuckers left casual in the back. I could do this a cappella, I don't even need a track. I'ma call my homie Nova, tell him bring the beat back. Funny how they act when you swag on zero. Get a couple mil, they approach like primo. Ladies made it hard like I'm Shaq on free throws. Now they see the chain and they on my beach, yo. Everybody mad, I'm on NY swag. Saying casuals this, saying casuals that. Homie, this is Michael May, I got casuals back. Cash told me tell the haters kisses NY ass. You ain't even gotta wonder who's bringing NY back from up under. Street corner motherfucker. If you need the proof, man, the proof is in the numbers.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Hear Me Out podcast in association with True Hall of Fame Bills. I gotta dive right into this, y'all, because a lot of things going on, and I gotta dive into this. I am on the clock, but I gotta get back to doing what I'm doing. But y'all already know I appreciate everybody showing up, showing out, showing love. Thank you for everybody ready in the building. Sports, shout out to you, Go Green. What up? Shout out to y'all. I want to dive right in. Shout out to Sean G. Listen, all parties being spoken about are innocent until proven guilty, not guilty until proven innocent. I want y'all to pay attention. I'm not on Diddy's side. I'm not on the prosecution side. I'm on the side of the law. Now, on the menu today, I got some Raisin Canes. So I am going to be trying to eat. I'm going to move the mic away a little bit, but I still want to bring y'all some information. Now, this is Sean G saying, Tisa tells more lies to assassinate Diddy's character. People, I told y'all. People, when are y'all going to understand what I'm saying? I get it. Maybe I'm too rambunctious. Maybe I got too much energy for some of y'all. But I told y'all this. People, the content creators are being watched. That's why I'm very careful with how I use this mouth of mine. But let's listen. Shout out to Sean G. Sidebar. Let's go. While I start grubbing on some of this good old food.
June 25th, 2025. Welcome to the podcast with Soul. Thank y'all for coming. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you like it, if you don't like it, you can give it a thumbs down. Please share this video with somebody else that you know who is also covering the Puffy case or following the Puffy trial. I just saw a video by Tisa Tells, and the title of the video says Diddy gave up big names. Let me put the
packing in order.
This is the video.
I examined that video this morning, right there. Yup.
Gave up big names. State charges vanish as whispers of secret deal get louder. This is a lie, just like all the other lies that Tisa tells.
Now I told you. Earlier when I covered it, I said, you people, you can't come out there and call somebody a snitch and call somebody a rat and you don't have the absolute proof. But let's keep listening. I told you, she's creating stories in her mind because she has to, people, hear me. That's why I always say shout out to the people that hold their content creators that they listen to accountable. If they say something, they gotta mean something. So what happens is the people are in the comment section, oh my God, he's gonna victimize more women. Oh my, listen, stop. But Tisa has to spin it because she's already lied. Let's listen.
Tells there is absolutely zero evidence, zero proof that Puffy cooperated or snitched or ratted in any way at this point. If he were to be found guilty and at sentencing, he provided some assistance to the government. The assistant U.S. attorney at that time would let the judge know that Mr. Combs provided assistance or substantial assistance and should be given a consideration for a downward departure in his sentence, that he executed a proffer agreement, did a Rule 35B, or he signed the 5K1, providing assistance and cooperating to help the government. As of today, none of that. We have absolutely zero proof that any of that has taken place. This girl is going around assassinating Puffy's character.
Yep.
You know, one thing you don't do is make allegations like that against somebody when you do not have the proof. Now, if there's anybody that has been snitching and been ratting in and around the courtroom, it has been her. It has been rumored that she is the one that helped get juror number 6 taken off the jury. She actually started telling the people about me, that I was one that disclosed Mia's real name when in fact it was her. Tisa tells. So, you know, you do anything for clicks, inflammatory descriptions and videos, inflammatory thumbnails.
And I told you guys, I showed you guys the video. People, please excuse me for eating. I gotta eat because I have to get back to doing what I gotta do. So this is my only break. So I'm eating, I'm talking to y'all. Rock with me, hear me. I showed you the video where Tisa was live streaming and she gave up who the girl Mia was. She said her name, but then she was blaming other people when there were other content creators that was showing the video like, yo, Tisa's the one that, but people, listen to me. Let me show you something fast. Watch this. I want to show you proof. Hold up. I want to show you proof real fast. If you guys don't mind. When I want to show you guys this because I think I screenshotted it. I think I did. Hold up. Because I really wanted you guys to understand what I've been saying this whole entire time. You know what? We'll do it here on the screen so you guys can see it, right? Let's do it on the screen. Why not? Y'all guys are here. I told y'all, listen. We are being people. I'm being suppressed. Anybody who is speaking on this trial fairly, they are being suppressed. If you are against Diddy, they're gonna push you, and I'm gonna show you the proof. Watch this. Don't say I ain't never show you nothing. Watch. I'm gonna show you right now. Watch this. I'm gonna show you guys all the proof. Cause the thing is that Tisa is willing to fabricate a story to assassinate Diddy's character. Pay attention. Pay attention, y'all. I want y'all to pay attention. Watch this. Pay attention. This is the girl Simone that I told y'all I like to watch her videos. I'm gonna do it right here on the live screen. Right here on the live screen. Watch this. So let's look right about. So look, y'all see all her videos? Look, 32, 33K, 16K, 14K. People, pay attention. 9K, 10K. Pay attention. Look, 17K, 13K, 22K, 41K. She's in like the 20 to 30K range, right? Watch this. Watch this. The one video she did, watch this. Pay attention. Look, 11K, 24K, cool. 64K with the mule. The one video. Look, live from Diddy trial. RICO is officially done. It is proven. 340K views. Everything after that, 20K. Look, 42K, 32 people. I am showing you the proof. If people, I told y'all, if I was to come up here right now and be like, yo, Diddy's down, the hell with Diddy, Diddy is wrong, bro, I would get 50, 70, 100, 300, 400K views per video. I told y'all, if it means me assassinating another man's character, my numbers will flourish. This is why I tell you guys, you gotta subscribe to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, turn on notifications, because people like me who are judging this fairly, they're gonna suppress us. They're gonna suppress us. People, who remembers the first day I was covering this Diddy trial? Who remembers I used to have 400 people in here at a clip? 400, 350, a clip. The whole stream. Now, they hold me from getting 100. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like. They try to hold me as best as they can from getting 100 folks in the building. Because I'm being fair. But like I said, if right people who wanna test this theory with me, who wanna test this theory, I'm gonna make a thumbnail saying Diddy's done. Stick a fork in him and watch. Y'all gonna see my numbers: 700, 400, 500 in the building, and you're gonna see all the numbers coming in because I'm going against Diddy. We could test it out if you like. But you have somebody like Tisa Tells where she's the one that told who Mia was. She's the one that's causing the issues at the courthouses, allegedly. But because Tisa, like I said, people, there were a lot of people who are gonna get sued by Diddy when this is all over. But let's keep listening, cause I ain't trying to keep y'all long. I gotta eat my food.
To this point, there has been zero evidence, and I've been in the courtroom every day.
Now she called him. Now she's saying Diddy's a rat. He ratting on people to get his time cut down. I'm like, what? What? And then I'm gonna show you how she's lying. Then I'm gonna use Simone's video so you can see there were certain things that just were dropped. Diddy still got a RICO case against him, but there were certain charges that were dropped. People don't understand how to read, but there were certain things that the the prosecution was trying to use against Diddy. But so I'm saying, listen, y'all gotta be careful who y'all listening to. A lot of these content creators be out here lying to y'all. Let's keep listening. And yes, I gotta eat. I'm on break. Sorry.
That Puffy is a snitch, he's a rat, or he cooperated with the feds in any way. In her video, she makes reference to Tekashi 6ix9ine and Sammy the Bull Gravano, all of these people who are known cooperators. And it seems like if you listen to the video, she's reading from artificial intelligence. But there is absolutely zero credibility.
Now Tisa Tells us calling Diddy a rat. Bro, Diddy needs to sue her. Listen, I keep telling y'all, I've been reaching out to my folks in Bad Boy. Like the minute Diddy walk, I need an interview. 3 minutes. But I tell you this. This is defamation of character on steroids. Let's keep going.
To her story of what she's saying about Puffy cooperating. Nobody knows why those state charges were dropped. Could be that the prosecution's evidence is weak and that their case is weak, and that has been exposed throughout this trial for the last 6 weeks.
Now, what did I tell y'all? Why was Tisa Tissa's like, oh my God, Kid Cudi's explosive. His explosive testimony is taking Diddy down. It was explosive. It was Diddy is done. Diddy is done. He's done. Diddy, and I gotta know how she does. She opens her big eyes. She goes, Diddy is done. Y'all know how she do. This is the reason why she has to find something else. Because she has to go back to her people. They dropped the arson, the Kid Cudi situation. But I thought it was so explosive. It was explosive. Monumental. Diddy's getting the electric chair. Everything she said. Now she got to retract. I told y'all, Tissa Tells is going to be the first content creator. If Diddy walks, she's going to erase all her content so there's no proof. Nope. I got niggas at Bad Boy. I will send them every motherfucking live stream I got. I will send them every motherfucking live stream I got and go, look, tell her to produce this video. Now, people, just because you erase a video on YouTube, it doesn't mean it can't be brought back up. Just so y'all guys know. So that's neither here nor there, but we're going to leave it at that. We're going to leave it at that. Your boy connected. That's what I'm going to say. Really connected.
And yesterday by Alexandra Shapiro, when she was given her request for a Rule 29 motion. But Tissa Tells is telling lies, as she usually does, never reports the facts as they come out of the courtroom.
Yep.
Me, I am a 24th floor overflow in courtroom observer. Been covering the trial every single day, and not one shred of evidence has come out that Puffy is a rat, a snitch, or that he cooperated. Only the prosecution and Puffy's defense team at this point know why those state charges were dropped. But for her to come out and make a video titled Diddy Gave Up Big Names is some straight bullshit.
Yep. Now, let's have fun with it.
Oh, hey, what is
Let's
this?
hear some Tissa Tells. Let's hear some Tissa. Let's have some fun. Fuck it. Have some fun. We here.
Anyways,
We here.
Go for it. It's a surprise.
Shout out to the 138 in the building. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if y'all new here. Let's just, we here. Let's just hear some more lies. We here, right?
They didn't dismiss RICO, but hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you were Tissa Tells, we have recovered and we want to talk about what's going on. First of all, everybody that's anti-Diddy, y'all gonna have to stop living in La La Land. Y'all know I'm the biggest anti-Diddy person, but can we talk? The fact that people are out here.
Hold up. She just said it. She just said it. People, how do y'all subscribe? Listen to me. Tell me, how will you subscribe to a woman that publicly for the first 3 weeks, I report non-bias. I'm non-bias. Non-bias. I'm non-biased. And now she's pro against Diddy? People, if people go back. I keep telling y'all, I don't want you to believe me. I don't want you to believe me. Fuck believing me. Fuck that. Go back and look at Tissa when she started this trial. Go back and look at Sean G. Go back and look. On the first week, I said, Tissa Tells is a chameleon. I'm non-biased. I'm here reporting non-biased. I said, who the fuck believes this woman? She is out here assassinating Diddy's character. Diddy needs to sue this woman until the next millennium. People. He said, if he told all charges, right, Lisa, if Diddy ratted, Diddy be out of jail right now and doing a freak off right now. Nigga, I would supply Diddy the baby oil. That was going too far. That was a joke. Ha ha. Don't get carried away. That was a joke. Ha ha ha. Jokey. Hear me. I gotta bring light to the situation. I want you guys to understand. From the first week, I said, who's listening to Tisa? Now, but now you're gonna hear. Now she has to backtrack. Because if Diddy walks, she has to explain herself to her audience. She has to explain, people. This is the one thing about YouTube. Ready? Watch this. There's a YouTuber that disappeared. Don't say his fucking name. Don't say his fucking name in my comment section. If you say his name, I will fucking block you. I don't give a fuck who you are. Don't say his fucking name. Listen, there is a content creator that was on the same level as this dude right here. I'm gonna show you his Instagram page. Don't say his name, cause we not saying his name. Cause people be making fun of this nigga all day. Hold up, cause he a super panderer to women. Super panderer. He put on the cape for women to the day he died. But people, see, hear me out. Women don't understand. When there's male content creators lying to women, it's a danger. And women should feel in danger. Don't type this nigga's name. We all know who this nigga is right here. We all know who this nigga is. He be like, nah, girl, you got 5 kids, you still lit. You better than a single woman with no kids. You the shit. This nigga be lying. Like straight lying. Lying to women. Hear me. Hear me. But one of his homies, don't say his name, don't say his name in my comment section. He's so pro, these women is lit. Oh, girl, you 40, you better than a 21-year-old. You lit. This is what he said. It's a woman's world. Listen, listen. Nah, you do what your woman says. Your woman is the boss. These are the kind of content creators. Ready? This same guy, his girl cheated on him. He offed her, the dude, and himself. Because when you're selling a product, you gotta be living that product. Ready? Let me give you an example. Now, sometimes you guys may not see it, and I want to be clear. Don't get it twisted. Sometimes my mouth, I pray every day. I ask my Heavenly Father, I ask y'all to help me with this damn cussing that I got going on. But I honestly, firmly believe in my heart that he needs me to talk like this for a little while longer to wake some of y'all up. Because some of y'all, if I came and I said the Holy Spirit is gonna, I won't touch you. It won't touch you. But when I sit here and I talk as passionate the way I do, you guys, it catches your ear. Now hear me. People, I got 19,000 plus subscribers. I am responsible for what I say to all 19,000 plus one of you motherfuckers. Every single one of you motherfuckers can hold me accountable on the shit that I say. I'm a man of Yah. I practice polygyny. I'm in the music. Listen, I back all my stuff up with facts. I think today I'm going to have to finally do that video about Diddy. Because Diddy practices polygamy. A man of God practices polygamy, but it's a different form. I'm gonna do that video today. The difference between Hugh Hefner, Diddy, and a man of God. There's only 3 different kind of men in the world. There is the man like Hugh Hefner, the man like Diddy, and the man of God. They all practice polygamy, but in different ways. And we're going to have this conversation. We're going to have this conversation. We're going to thoroughly have, and I'm going to bring the Bible into this. We're going to have this out. But I am responsible to you guys. What I present to you guys, I'm responsible. Now, just because I'm cool with niggas and bad boy, it don't mean shit. Because I already told y'all, if we was on trial for Diddy going to court for DV, lock him up. Lock him up. That's not what he's on trial for. That is not what he's on trial for. So we got to stick to the book. We got to stick to the guidelines that we being given. Do you understand? Entiende? All right, let's keep rocking and rolling. Now let's listen to some more of these lies while we here, right?
You're acting like the feds dropping the predicate offenses. 2, the RICO Act is not a big deal. Y'all are living in Ba La Land, and I'm sick of y'all talking down to people, condescending. Y'all, let's sit down and break down what's really going on. And I'm going to give you a real, truthful answer. Not what you hope it's going to be, not what you want it to be, not what it should be, but what it is.
Well, hold on. Wait. Come on. All right, she ain't lying about that. This video came out, what, 5 hours ago? That is true. Tisa finally told the truth. People are acting like the charges that were dropped aren't significant. Oh no, people, I told y'all, listen to me. People, listen to me. If I have a side chick, listen to me. If I have a side chick and a wife, and I'm doing the same thing with the side chick and the wife, how can you say one is worse than the other? Let's be clear. Diddy was in a full-out relationship with Cassie. We're not gonna cap here. I don't care what none of y'all niggas say. If y'all niggas can't see this, Diddy loved Cassie. You could cap all you want. Diddy loved Cassie. Like L-O-V, like L is for the way you look at me. O is for, yes, Diddy loved her. Diddy loved Cassie. If you can't see it, you niggas is in the wrong channel anyway. Hear me. But I told you guys yesterday, you can't say, nah, Jane Doe was trafficked, but Cassie wasn't. When Diddy, the proof is in the pudding, people, he treated her like the woman that she was. Listen, Diddy met Jane Doe because Diddy was sleeping with Jane Doe's girlfriend. She went and got married to a man in another country. And I guess she thought, hey, it's my turn. Now I'm going to get with Diddy. She's over there like, bad boy. You make me feel so good. You know, you make me feel so good. You know, so hey, that's what she wanted to do. She wanted to be all in the videos dancing like Diddy. That was a joke, Diddy. When you watch this stream, I was a joke. Ha ha. I got to bring light to the situation. Shout out to everybody at Bad Boy. Hear me. What I'm saying is this. Diddy wasn't in love. Though he said, yeah, I love you, I love you. Listen, there are plenty of guys who tell their side chick, I love you. This is why I be telling y'all guys, fellas, when you lie to women, it's because you're scared. You're scared. Fellas, it's such a... The air tastes... The air is like... The air tastes different when you don't have to lie to a woman. You feel free, like... Free. So Diddy didn't lie to this lady, but he was telling her that he loved her. He probably cared for her a lot, but he ain't love her. But hear me. How can Diddy do the same thing to you as a side chick that he did with his wife. And it's trafficking when he loved one and didn't love the other. Somebody try to explain it to me. Tell me, how would that even make sense? How can you say every woman said the same exact thing? I did whatever I did for Diddy to make him happy. I love to make him happy. Coño, any regular person in the street is gonna do whatever it takes to make their partner happy, right? So am I trafficking now? People, because I do shit to make my spouse happy, it doesn't mean nothing. It doesn't prove it to be or not to be. You made a choice. You made a choice. You wanted to get, and according to everybody's testimony, Diddy had a Tootsie Roll. So then, bitch, what are you complaining about? He letting you get some good dick and you getting paid for it. Shut the fuck up and just go live life. What's the problem? What are we talking? People, there are millions and millions of women who would love to be in a situation that Diddy had with Cassie and the rest of these girls. Now, I'm not saying getting her freaked up every single day. That's kind of weird. Diddy, all right, I bring that back. Diddy, you was Diddy a little above my pay grade. Diddy above my pay grade with that shit. But nonetheless, y'all guys understand what I'm saying. But these are serious charges. People are acting like, oh, that was little things. That means all the alleged victims, they disappear. What they trying to capitalize now on is RICO, 100%. But I already told you guys. People, if they want to get Diddy on RICO, every single company on planet Earth is practicing RICO. Let's keep listening.
Now, let's talk about what it actually is and what it isn't. Baby, the feds literally just said checkmate, or they gave a legal illusion. And the feds are hoping that they got to have their legal cake and eat it too. But the question we need to talk about is, can they serve it? First of all, let's talk about these condescending people talking about something. They didn't drop the RICO. They just dropped the state charges. Dummy, we know that. The RICO is made up of predicate acts that you can prove. The predicate acts that are right now are whether he trafficked Jane, whether he trafficked Cassie, whether he committed attempted kidnapping, obstruction of justice, aiding and abetting, and arson. Okay? I get the fact that they didn't dismiss
Hit
RICO.
the like button, y'all.
But they dismissed the state charges that were some of the strongest, the predicate acts, because you need at least two, and the strongest ones that we spent the whole trial listening to testimony over. Capricorn, Cuddy, all these people, those are now removed.
Now, it is finally about time we hear some frustration from Tisa. Finally. I told y'all, arson, gone. People, the prosecution could drop whatever they want. You can't unhear what you heard for 6 weeks. You can't unhear it. Like, oh, okay, so we can't use that. Let's just forget about it. It's gone. It doesn't work like that. This looks bad on the prosecution because the state level charges, like, see, at least she's not lying. So that means that her audience is coming at her, which is a good thing. Like, oh, they still got RICO, so it's no big deal. No. The state charge for Cassie being trafficked, Jane Doe trafficked, will be gone. The arson, all this would be gone. And people don't understand what's actually happening. Now let's keep listening, people. I keep telling y'all, you gotta be very careful who you listening to. Cause finally, Tisa, boy, she got some fire underneath her ass now, boy. Boy, she got some fire now. Boy, she sounds mighty upset.
Hey everyone, big heads up.
She sounds mighty
running a
upset.
sale
Her
on all
audience
their
must be
V6
coming
right
at
now. You
her.
can get 30 sticks for $36, which
Like,
comes
girl, don't
out
worry,
to $1.20 per
cause
stick.
Tisa,
But before you go and stock up, first, here's why these
money talk. I hear you. I will say this. I will say this. Money does talk. People, I keep telling you, in court, it doesn't matter what you know. It's what you can prove. Can you prove it without a shadow of a doubt? And remember, I told y'all earlier, Tisa was out there. Kid Cudi's gonna nail Diddy to the wall. And then people, y'all heard when Kid Cudi came, right? And he said, yeah, I think Diddy did it. I think Diddy blew up my car. Tisa went on NBC, AMBC, ABC, DEFG, CNN, CNBC, CCC, CSC, CFW, NBA, NFL, NBL. She went on every fucking news station and she was like, well, you know Diddy really did it. Like, you know Diddy did it. But now because they can't prove it and it's gone, she has to retract those statements. People, I would hate, this is why I tell y'all I'm non-biased. I would hate to say something here on this channel and have to retract my statement.
Is it true? Is it true? Did the feds drop some charges against Diddy? No, it is not true. No, honey, but thank you for coming to your legal bestie, Attorney Simone, and I'm going to break down exactly why it is not true, but what did happen instead. Now, I'm Attorney Simone, your legal bestie. If you ever want to consult with me, you can go to SimoneRedwine.com. You can book up at the top there, book Simone for consultation, and you can also buy scammers or anything like that. Now, back to the business at hand. So it's not, in fact, that any charges were dropped. And this is all over, right? Baller.
But I will say this. I think that they let go certain things so they could try to pick it up later. I told y'all, I don't care, y'all. If Diddy walks, they're not going to let him go, bro. They're not going to let Diddy go. That's the only thing Diddy got to get ready for. They're not going to let him go. They're going to keep coming after him like John Gotti. It is what it is now. Because you're not going to humiliate the feds and think that they're not going to keep coming for you. It don't work like that.
Alert. Feds drop kidnapping, arson, and trafficking charges in case this trial focus narrows. And then we've got Hollywood Unlocked, Diddy trial, prosecutors drop kidnapping, arson, certain sex trafficking.
Because they're sensationalizing it. These stations are sensationalizing it. They dropped some of the charges, y'all. They dropped some of the charges. That's all it is. Everything is not completely off the table.
Getting charges, okay, and people are up in arms, baby. Why would you get rid of arson? They're like, my question is, why would they do this right before a verdict? Let me tell you something. First off, thank you for asking, because a lot of people did in the comments, and I'm going to say this: it's not that people are out here lying. It's just a lot of them just don't know no better, honey. They don't know no better. They're not lawyers. They may or may not have been in the courtroom each day, but that's why you come to me, right? Because I won't always.
Now, we all know the reason why Diddy didn't. People, I keep telling y'all, the burden of performance is not on Diddy's team. Diddy doesn't have to people. Because y'all guys don't understand. Hear me out. When I had a criminal filing on me for kidnapping, I didn't have to do shit. I sit back like this. The prosecution has to find out how to prove kidnapping. They gotta prove that. I don't gotta prove nothing. Nothing. So if Diddy's team felt like they didn't show they didn't do their job, why am I gonna make it easier for you? I'm not gonna bring nobody up. You didn't show anything. You didn't show us anything.
Let's be first, but I will be accurate. I can't always be first, y'all, because I do have a real job. Like, I have actual clients. I got to attend to them first. So let's break down what really did happen. So what did happen is last night, let's move this from the stage. Last night, the feds filed a letter. They filed a letter with the court. And here's an excerpt, the relevant part of the letter. In that letter, it says, the government understands the court's desire for streamlined instructions. It says, with that in mind, the government has suggested
Love your
ways
insight. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
The government has removed instructions from charges relating to attempted kidnapping under both California and New York law. So those were the alleged kidnappings of Capricorn Clark. New York was when they put her in that warehouse room for 5 consecutive days, making her take that lie detector. And then it was also with Capricorn Clark in California when allegedly Diddy came there at Pow Pow Point and made her ride with him to go and try and unalive Kid Cudi. Those were those two. Secondly, they said that they are going to remove the attempted arson under California law pertaining to Kid Cudi's car. And finally, aiding and abetting as trafficking. They're going to get rid of those. In quote, it says, the government is no longer planning to proceed on these theories of liability, so instructions are no longer necessary. Here's the thing. That is not any way, shape, or form dropping charges. First of all, you can't drop charges that were never initially filed. He was never charged with kidnapping, arson, or aiding and abetting.
Now, hear me. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? People, you're not listening. You're not listening. I told you I'm going to find the stream. I said this like week 3. I said, they need to drop some of these charges because I don't see any of these sticking in a federal court. But if you want to make a case for him for state charges down the line, you can't throw shit to the wall, throw all these state charges, and then try to prosecute him in a federal court. Because if he walks, you can't charge him for any of that. The double jeopardy law will be in full effect. You cannot prosecute somebody for the same crime twice. So by letting go some of the charges, and it goes back to the state. Now they have some in New York, they have some in Cali, wherever they want to have it. This is why they would do that. And I told you guys this, because they're trying to leave the door open just in case. In case they want to go back to the state. Just in case. No. 100%. This makes the process. Listen, I showed you at a live stream where Sean G said, this makes Diddy's team made the prosecution look like they're in high school basketball and Diddy's team is in the NBA. It showed the difference. You can see the prosecution was not ready. And them pulling things back, it is making them look bad. Because now they're like, let's get rid of that, let's get rid of that. But you spent all this time, people, they were talking about Kid Cudi's car situation last week. Week 5. Now out of nowhere, you like, let's forget about that. No. It don't work like that. Papa, it don't work like that. Papa. It not working, okay? Okay? It not working here, okay? And that's it. This is crazy. This is making the prosecution look horrible. Now, RICO, what are they using for RICO? I already been through that. People, what they are trying to use for RICO, every company in the world uses. Every company, ready? Watch this, people. Every company uses company money to finance different. The church, when they bring another pastor from another place, they pay for them. They pay for their hotels, XYZ. You're not supposed. Now, we're not here for the Bible, even though everything I do speak in the spirit. But hear me, y'all do know that the Bible speaks about paying pastors that come to visit your church. You're not supposed to pay the pastors. Y'all ain't here for that. Don't worry about it. We're not here for that. Leave it alone. I'm just telling you guys, every company in the world pays on the company credit cards to pay for expenses, different things, and Diddy is the boss. Diddy's the boss. It's not like Diddy's under Chase Morgan. Diddy is the boss. He can do whatever the fuck he wants to do with his money. Fuck are you to tell him what to do with his own money? People, this is... Alright, y'all, listen. I promise y'all I wasn't going to keep y'all long. I just wanted y'all guys to hear this part. There was the state charges were dropped to keep things open, but there is still very much so a RICO situation going on here. That's what we gotta wait for to see what they're gonna narrow in. Because if they're gonna try to narrow in on Diddy's finances, this is gonna be fun to see. Because according to them, the prosecution already rested. The defense already rested. What are we doing here? Right? It is what it is, y'all. Listen, I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in, always showing up, showing out, showing love to me. Thank you for all the new subscribers. Hit the notification. I'm going to cover the rest of the day later on. Y'all already know when I get back. Y'all heard? Stay blessed. Ya tú sabes que lo que huepa.